Right, hello Merton, so pleased to be with you, even though I'm only recording today. Right, I've been asked to read some poetry which relates to a fundamental question that EMSA will ask on the International Day of Disabled People. What is it we need? Right, as a stammerer, some things I need are someone who is prepared to listen, someone who will understand me, somebody who will be patient, who will be tolerant, who will not treat me like a fool. My first poem is called 3 Wishes, and at pantomime time we're often permitted to have 3 wishes. When very young, innumerate, illiterate, and stammering most excellently, the good mother came by lampless, and just for the fun of it, awarded me 3 wishes to articulate. But you know how it is when the wise are foolish, and the foolish wise up to this trick. Well, the one, and the once upon a time was the one I could not say, starts and punchlines being particularly difficult for me. So I set off for the second, the two that contains twice, and many other powers. 2, 2, 2, for 2 always holds a second. Here they came, these rampant 2s, the pair, the true power number, not the lucky 3, nor the wishes 3, nor the power 3, but the 2. The many stuttered 2s. 2, I gasped. 2, I'll have clean air. And with this 2, the power to run, but not to run hither, but there, far away. 2, yeah, 2. And with that 2, let me have no fear of the dark I run in. 2, not be separate or anxious, but 2, be clear in the clean air. To know who I'm running from, and indeed, who I'm running to. And the beat, the rhythm, the wonder of the 2 would have wandered on, but the good mother said, hold it, steady on. But I just carried on and on. 2, to be fluent, to give good advice, to find the courage to speak up, to be understood, be heard, to have evidence I have been listened to. 2. But that's 6, that 2. That's more than 3, this mother said. But my innumeracy and stammer would not be stayed. 2, the 2s rambled on. To not be excluded means to say no to segregation, to say yes to my own house, to my home surrounded by my 2 friends, my community, to be independent with my vice, to choose my reasons, to be running in the clean air. But no, she said. This good mother, no, I will not. You cannot go on and on, or these 2 pieces will break my lamp of wishes. And puff, yes, puff, she disappeared and left me fated. And the 2 within fated, that 2 holds the doomed, incarcerated, whipped and beaten, dashed to despair, sadness in tears, but I'll stand. I'll remain, I'll be firm and state, so what? I never believed in fairies anyway. So something we often talk about is access, but quite often with access comes people's attitudes. This poem here is called Disabled Access is in Use Again. And it is based on a story that happened to me on a ramp in Merton. Right, and it involves an organisation that sits its offices just a little bit away from a roundabout. If you can guess who it is. Disabled access is in use again, says reception to the stranded wheelchair. She neglects the person who's sitting there. Disabled access is in use again, says reception to the stranded wheelchair. Not seeing the person, usual fare. Not sorry sir, didn't see you sitting there, says reception to the stranded wheelchair. She neglects the person who's sitting there. She's shuffling her papers, lifting the phone. Poor little blighter should be in a home. She neglects the person who's sitting there. The disabled access is in use again, says reception to the stranded wheelchair. She neglects the person who's sitting there. Disabled access is in use again. Disabled access is in use again. The ramp's full of parcels someone put there. Don't know who did it, can't say that I care. Disabled access is in use again. The ramp's full of parcels someone put there. Wheelchairs can't pass them by, they keep out the blind. The public don't see them, people don't mind. The ramp's full of parcels someone put there. Don't know who did it, can't say that I care. Minding my business or put this behind. Someone may help you, some people are kind. Don't know who did it, can't say that I care. Disabled access is in use again. The ramp's full of parcels someone put there. Don't know who did it, can't say that I care. Disabled access is in use again. Disabled access is in use again, or use your toilet. It's just for a bit. You can act so rude, I don't give a shit. Disabled access is in use again. Or use your toilet, it's just for a bit. It's quick, it's easy, and I'm working a shift time. Not being bad, you think that cap fits, or use your toilet, it's just for a bit. You can act so rude, I don't give a shit. You can complain, grumble, moan, and then hiss. Don't mean to be bad, I'm not taking the piss. You can act so rude, I don't give a shit. Disabled access is in use again, or use your toilet, it's just for a bit. You can act so rude, and you don't give a... Disabled access is in use again. Disabled access is in use again. The ramp's full of parcels someone put there. Don't know who did it, can't say that I care. Disabled access is in use again. Disabled access is in use again, says reception to the stranded wheelchair. She neglects the person who's sitting there. Disabled access is in use again. Just in case people missed the title for that one, it was called Disabled Access is in Use Again. The next one's to be called To Be Done To or Be Done For. It concerns independent living issues. It starts off with a little bit of history about institutionalisation as well. I hope you like it. To be done to or be done for. To be done to or be done for. To be free and independent, join the fight and join the movement. Know the difference, make sure you're sure. To be done to or to be done for. Way back then, with the clocks ticked and tocked, get out of bed or pints or docked. There was a rush to breakfast doors. To be done to or to be done for. Yeah, they made sure you were awake. We weren't allowed to take a break. Some of us were given chores to be done to or be done for. We learned too much, demanded change, the system we would rearrange. We showed the old ways to the door to be done to or be done for. We rode, stood tall and made a fuss, nothing about us without us. We did not beg, did not implore, to be done to or be done for. We said we would go out at night in our own time, that is our right. We knocked the system to the floor, to be done to or be done for. Choice and control is what we want, a basic need, not militant, to be free, who could ask for more, to be done to or be done for. You can stand there and you can laugh. I'll tell you when I will take that bath. I won't be pushed round any more, to be done to or be done for. You need to know these are the facts. We still have to pay toilet tax. We won't have shitting make us poor, to be done to or be done for. So hear us give it some real large and learn where to stick your care charge. Just one more time, you know the score, to be done to or be done for. Thank you. And something I'm really aware of is the impact of exclusion on mental health, and I've had my own issues there. And I'm now going to read a poem called Radical Health Outcomes, which I wrote on the occasion of a picnic in Hyde Park with the Mental Health Resistance Network, who had a picnic as a protest against the NHS stating in a paper that work is a radical health outcome. And before I read this, I have to say that work is important to some of us. It's what some of us need. It's not what all of us need, and adequate income would help, I suppose. It's a radical health outcomes. I've got news for you, and you're not going to like it. Work is a health outcome. It gives you purpose, it gives you drive, gives you money, helps you to survive, but it depends on how you're managed, what workmates think of you. Deadlines can leave you damaged. You know what stress can do. It can make you nervous, drive you around the bend, leave you gnashing teeth at night in a nightmare that never ends. Work is a health outcome. But work-related health cuts both ways. It can bring you sunshine or darkness on most days. So do it because you love it, because it's right for you. Don't do it for a government, especially when that government's blue. Don't give them any excuses to rebirth work fair. Don't let them take advantage. Push for your welfare. You know what's good for you. You have no need to be told. As nice as security is, it doesn't have to be paid for in the gold. So join the Mental Health Resistance Network, which came up with this brick. You want a great health outcome, have a great picnic. And I'd like to say thank you to Merton Centre of Independent Living for staying in touch with me. I had a great time when I worked there. I don't work there anymore. Take care now. Happy International Day, Disabled People. Bye.